Hey, 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 everyone. Hey, hey, hey. How is everyone doing? Can you guys see? I think my device is going quickly. Okay, I got it. Hey guys, I am running a little behind. How is everybody doing? Dealing with the kids together. So you guys come on in. We are here. We are here. Let me do what we always do. How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Transformation. I'm going to say Women Transformation Singles Friday night. You guys come on in, caring and sharing, letting somebody know we are here. We are here to enjoy our time together, our Friday night talk. How is everybody doing? Make your way on in. We have a lot to talk about. Checking on everybody. How's everybody doing in the quarantine? What's been going on? I'm just hitting and we're inviting some people in as we do always. Letting everybody know we are here. Come on in. Join in on the conversation. It's Friday. I'm running a little bit behind. You guys, I was out food with the kids. They're out there trying to cook out and stuff. So I realized looking at my phone, oh my God, I got to get out here. So you guys come on in. Just making sure we got everybody in here as always, and as everybody come in. Hey, 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 can you guys see? I'm going to flip this. I know I'm moving a lot because my device is acting crazy. But, is you guys seeing me straight? Hey, Cynthia. My device, I don't know if I can rotate. I hope you guys can see me the right way. Y'all not seeing me crooked, are y'all? Just let me know. Let me know. How's everybody doing? Like I said, I was running behind, and I'm here. I said, oh my God, look at my clock. I said, let me get on here. I got to get online. We got to do our singles tonight. And the kids, like I said, the kids are down there cooking out. They're grilling and everything. So I said, let me get on up here, talk to you guys. How's everybody been doing? Okay, so you can see me now. It's not crooked because I had to turn the tablet around and everything. I've been working on two different devices, but yes, last week we kind of talked about, I'm not going to talk about tonight, but just wanted to touch a little bit based on how everybody's doing with all the events that's been going on with the George Floyd and the funeral and everything that's going on. We kind of discussed it last week. I don't want to get into it again this week. I don't know why. It just seems like I'm looking different. Okay. No, I ain't forget about y'all, Cynthia. I'm coming. Trying to make sure this device, it seems like I'm looking different, in a different direction at y'all. But y'all can see me because if I flip it around, it's going to look differently. All right, good. Long as I'm straight. But yeah, last week we talked about, like I said, I'm not going to get into that tonight. But I just want to touch base with everybody with what has been happening with the George Floyd stuff, and then they had their funeral. They're supposed to be having another funeral down here in North Carolina. I don't know where in North Carolina he is originally from. Then they're going to have the other funeral and everything. But it's been so much conversation, so much backlash. Hey, Beverly, so much stuff that's been going on with that and everything. All I can tell people is to vote, get involved in community. I know me and my sister are going to kind of join. I forget, she got to post it what it is because I forgot what it is. It's an organization that Al Sharpton is a part of. And that's something I think a lot of us need to do. Get involved. Get involved. And she can post the name of it for me, then you guys can see it. Get involved. I think that's one of the happening and some things done within the community is to get involved in some of these organizations out here to make your voice heard. It's okay to post online. It's okay to go on Facebook and post your posts, and it's okay to go on there and tell people, encouraging words and uplifting people and all this stuff. That's wonderful. But is that going to make changes? The National Action Network, thanks, Shell. is that going to make a change? You can make a change by getting involved. So we're going to get involved in the National Action Network so that we can get involved and do more for your community. Get involved in your city council. Get involved in your legislature. Get involved in the areas where that we can make a change. You know, we can make a change on social media to an extent. You know, social media is what it is, and get off of social media. Stop believing and listen to everything that social media is putting out there on this event. Get the facts, get the information right. So, but I just want to encourage you guys tonight, get out, get involved in your community. Some of y'all sitting at home ain't doing nothing, trying to figure out a hobby, trying to figure out things to do. That's a wonderful thing to do, is to get involved in some community action. Get involved in some places, legislation, things in your community where you can make a difference and you can see a difference made. So I wanted to just open up with that little tidbit and stuff. But we're going to be talking about tonight some different things I thought will be fun and to get us talking. All right. So top question is, ladies, since we got ladies on here more than guys, and if they come on, we'll ask the guys, but ladies, are you comfortable with dating someone 10 years older than you? How many of you, and y'all probably thought I was going to say 10 years younger. That's a jump. But I mean, you can go both ways. But how many of you would date someone that's 10 years older? So you got to count from where your age is and what those 10 years would be that's older than you. Would you date someone 10 years older than you? Or you can put a twist on it. Would you date someone 10 years younger than you? You know, come on, y'all cougars on here, and y'all got some cougars. How many of y'all would date, someone 10 years? 10 years for me, I think would be 60. And Shell said, me. Yeah. I mean, then for me, there is an age. I do have an age limit of the ages of, you know, I do have an age limit. I wouldn't date nobody around my kids' age. I'm 50. I'm even hesitant a little bit about 30. You know, I may do 40, some a little bit in the 40s on up. But at the 10 years younger. So that's what he's about. Beverly, no. Beverly, Beverly, that'd be 71 in 10 years. Okay. Beverly, yeah, I understand. Would you date someone 10 years younger, Beverly? Or if it's not 10, you guys, what would be your limit? What would be your limit as dating someone? Because, younger, okay. Yeah, younger. Cause I think that's something we really need to think about, guys, with society and what's out here and what's going on. You got to know what your area numbers is. You know, you really do. Some of us got kids that are in 20s and hitting their 30s. I ain't dating that, you know. 10 years younger, Cynthia, you said 10 years younger. Okay. So as you calculate from your age to that 10 years, then you can see that age range, because sometimes we have to open it up some, guys, because, some of the guys that are our ages just ain't, I don't know what's going on with some of them. They just, I don't know. They just out there. So you may have to go a little bit older or a little bit younger. The older crowd, and I think it's kind of, I wish the guys were on here, because I look at some of the guys that are our age, and we're just going to be real. I think some of them are still chasing 20-year-olds, they're 50, and, some of them in their 50s, 53s, 50, some of them getting up to 60s, and they're still out there chasing 30 and 20-year-olds. It's like, I guess they're trying to see if they still got it going on or something, and then those of us that are they're in their age range, I don't think they want to deal with it because they don't want to deal with real women, and they know that we're not going to tolerate a lot of stuff. As, wisdom come with age. And there's a point when you start to not tolerate a lot of their BS after a certain age. It's like, okay, I know that game. I know what game you're playing. I ain't got time for that. And I think we don't tolerate a lot of stuff. We've learned as we get older. I think some of the guys want younger girls because they can, get by, get around them, do things, say things, or the younger girls make them feel, hey, Glenda, the younger girls may make them feel young again. You see what I'm saying? But I think, you know, for a lot of guys and the women, we're more mature than a lot of them. We really are. We mature quicker. So yeah, the question is, you know, are you comfortable with dating someone either 10 years younger or 10 years older than you? Because that's something I think we need to really, hey Troy, really kind of think about. And like, yeah, Cynthia says not about 10, Cynthia, yeah. Yeah, Cynthia, some of them, you know, they're at an age, when they're at our age, a lot of them are out there just playing. They're not being serious. My oldest son is 42 and I would not date anyone. And thank you. Me neither, Glenda, me neither. That I draw a line to that. I can't date anybody that's around the same age as my kids. I feel like I'm dating somebody's kid, like I'm raising another kid. So I try to, yeah, so we do. And I think it's okay to have a preference. Some people will be like, why y'all got a preference? I think it's okay to have a preference. So I mean, hey, you know, I think so. But that's a question you really have to ask yourself as you're getting out in the dating world. You know, I'd rather have them 10 years older, right? You got to know your limits. If you at a certain age, like Beverly may, you know, Beverly, if she's 71, she may not want to date someone 10 years older, so she may go down. You know, I think we need to know that, so that we need to know what we're looking for when we're out here, and not just, you know, putting ourselves in situations and stuff. Because a lot of women get caught up in some of that young stuff where the young guys make you feel like a queen, and that mama instinct kick in, because they looking for that mama. And some of us, we didn't raise our kids. I'm not being nobody's mom, and I'm not raising nobody else's son, and I don't want to have to teach you everything. You just got to come to the game with some knowledge on how to do some stuff. I can't teach you everything. And I think that comes, you know, with age and maturity. All right, when we're talking about that. So that's our first question was for the night. And you guys can continue to chime in. Is either ladies and gentlemen, men that are on here, are you comfortable with dating someone 10 years older than you or 10 years younger than you? You know, yeah, I can't do my kids, not raising anybody's child that I have to teach. Yeah, I want someone 5 to 10 years. Oh yeah, I hear you, Glenda. Yeah, because you know, you make it feel like you teach them from sex on to dating. Let's be real with it. From the whole 9 yards. And why won't we have to be sitting here teaching, hey, Beverly, teaching, you know, somebody how to do some stuff. You see what I'm saying? And stuff, you know. And I think you just want to have someone to enjoy the time with and stuff. That y'all can talk about some things on the same level. I think that's important too. All right. So that's question number 1. Question number 2, guys. This one, I don't know. It may be a hard pill to swallow, but this question too is going to be broken down in a couple other ones. They all kind of work together. So I saw this post on Facebook, and there was another post. Oh man, I got to get my phone. God, I left my phone. There was another post on it. I may can remember what the post was if I can, and I'll share that with you guys. I thought, wow. But this question here, does weight play a factor when it comes to meeting someone and dating someone? Yeah, I hear you, Glenda. Glenda, I love it. Glenda, I love it. Y'all can see what she posted over there. I love it. Does weight play a factor when it comes to dating someone in relationship? All right. Hey, Tasha. Hey, thanks for joining. That's a question a lot of people. Shell said, yeah. Yeah, for me too. Glenda, yeah. Hey, Tasha, thanks for joining. Yeah, come on. I need y'all to chime in. Does weight play a factor when it comes to dating someone? I you know what? I'm all for my big brothers and my BBW brothers, and nothing against them, because everybody needs love too. Everybody's looking for a relationship. Everybody wants that too. But also everybody has their preference, and it's not being discriminative against anyone or anything like that. But personally, for me, it does play a factor for me. It does. I try to be open when but I just have this thing, and it may be just me, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm looking like I got a belly I'm trying to lose from carrying kids for this many years, You got a belly. We both can't have bellies, and you looking like you 9 months pregnant, and I'm sitting here trying to diet and trying to work out and get myself healthy. And it's not about weight. I always tell people it's about being healthy and getting, taking care of yourself. Now, if they're in a place where they're saying, yeah, I need to work out too, and I'm trying to do the same thing, we make them work with something like that. We make them work with that. Okay, she said, I can't have a belly and you have a belly. Yeah, see, we sisters, we say the same thing. I just can't. I mean, it's just, I try, but it just work. We can be right. We can be workout buddies. I have dated heavy set and thin. All right. I have too, Cynthia. I tried the two, but it just didn't do anything. Glenda, I believe a man see you different as a woman when you're curvy, but I would date a man if he has a little weight on him. Yeah, a little weight. Okay, because I mean, some men they look good with the weight on, but if he's just sloppy, not trying to take care of himself. And I know everybody gained some weight during quarantine, so we all are guilty in this category and everything. And if he's not trying to do something, it's just preference for me. That's just me. I'm not looking for a 6-pack. A 12-pack would do. Average size. I prefer average size though. Average size, yeah. Because look, guys, listen. When you even fill out applications, like if you're doing the dating online thing, say you're going to eHarmony, Match.com, Tinder, a lot of these online, and we're going to talk about online dating in another episode. A lot of when you filling out that stuff, they ask those questions. It is interesting because they ask you your body type, average, curvy, a little weight or something like that. They literally ask these questions. So that lets you know that for some people, it is a factor. And, everybody has their preference, and I don't knock anybody because there are men out there that do have their preference when it comes to women. Some men don't want a BBW, beautiful, bold, big woman, curvy woman. Some men want skinny girls, and we got to understand that everybody has their preference. So it's not to knock anybody about their weight or anything like that. But I just want you guys to really dig deeper, understand what you want and what you're looking for. So when that time comes, that what you like, what you want. And I prefer average size, right? And then, and everybody's has to be able to dissect their stuff because the average size to Cynthia may be a different average size to Glenda. You see what I'm saying? So this is to help each other, help us to really come to the fact that when we look at, because how many of y'all been out, let's be honest, you've been to the mall, you've been at Walmart, you've been out shopping, and you see couples, you be like, how she get him? Or how he get her? You see what I'm saying? Prime example, Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri. Beyonce and Jay-Z, everybody trying to figure out how Jay-Z got Beyonce. So, you see what I'm saying? Everybody has their preference. Some women, Jay-Z ain't this thing, but Beyonce got Jay-Z. So we got to be able to know that and stuff. Right. Thanks, Glenn. Yes, they do. Oh, no, not to stop it, man. He has to be average and have a great gentle heart. Yes. Right. Chocolate. Yeah. We love us some chocolate men. And that's an encouragement to our brothers on here, So everybody, it's okay, ladies, to have your preference because men have their preference too. There are some men that do not like women with, natural hair. They like women with weaves and all that stuff. So, we talked about that before. So that's important. Wouldn't turn away a nice muscular man. Me neither, girl. Me neither. Muscles and stuff, tattoos. At one point in time I did, but some of them look good in them tattoos, y'all. Let's be honest, ladies, it's Friday night. Certain things, so we gotta be able to articulate. You see what I'm saying? Articulate. Because then that keeps you from running and chasing after and getting involved with a man that you really just doesn't do anything for you. You see what I'm saying? Just because you're lonely, just because you're trying to date and get out there. Know your preferences. Know what you like. And you have a right to have them. Don't let anybody tell you you don't. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, you're just being picky. Or you just being, no, you're not being picky. You like what you like. Because yes, they can have all those nice things and nice, hard, nice as it is. But come on now. You want to roll over in the bed and look at something. You ain't rolling over in the bed looking at somebody with a bag on their head. Let's be honest. So all that plays in the factor too, because men are emotional creatures. Men are visual creatures. I'm sorry. Men are visual creatures. So their visuals, what they see first. So they're looking at, as women, differently than we are. We're looking at how intelligent he is and if he got money and all this stuff. You see, we're looking at all that. But sometimes we forget to look at what we got to want to look at something. Okay, I wouldn't turn away a nice muscular man. Me neither, Cynthia. Bald head, I think Michelle, my sister, loves the bald head man. She loves bald headed men. I'm surprised she ain't chimed in on that one. But Glenda, she loves bald headed man. Yes, bald headed men are very sexy. There are a lot of them. You know, I can take them either bald. I don't do dreads. I'm not a dread person. And there are a lot of women that like men with dreads. I don't like women with dreads. So even within that question, how about height? Someone asked me that question too. Does height play a part also? Because if you're a tall woman, Yeah, right, Glenda. That's good, and that's good information, right? Her pastor said, as singles, that you have to be attracted to that person. You have to be attracted to too. Yeah, you're right. It's not just about them as being kind and all that stuff, but you still have to be attracted to the person too. Just 6 feet tall. You're right. Yeah, and yeah, that's the other thing, ladies. Height. I know me and someone else was talking about that, and she was saying, she can't do, is that she don't like good guys. He could be a nice guy, but if he's shorter than her because she's tall, that doesn't work for her. So she needs a guy that's the same height as her, and that's good, So does it? Think about it. Does height play a part? For me, to a point, yeah. And then sometimes I look at the fact I have sons that are tall too. Yeah, I think 5'7", 5'8", yeah, on up 6 feet. Yeah, I would love for my man to act less. Yes, Glenda. So, height for some of y'all may play a part, and that's important to know. If you're a short woman, you may like tall guys, so you're not going to run after short guys. You're not going to be attracted to short guys because you're attracted, as Shell said, guys that are tall, So that's what you're attracted to. So stop looking at the short guys that are 5-something because they're nice and kind, because you're not going to be satisfied. You see what I'm saying? We got to stop selling for stuff. If that's what you like, then that's what you like. Go for what you like, because God knows. So that's important with that. And we talked about age a few minutes ago, but does age play a factor when it comes to dating? If for some of y'all, is that a big-ish thing, Like we talked about earlier, I'm not dating no one real young, and that does play a factor in with that. Now, I have a friend, we were talking earlier, and she was just sharing with me when the guy that she's dating and talking to now, they had talked over the phone for a while. 5'9", so he would be 6 feet and over because once up. Right. See, that's a good point, Shell. That's a good point. Because if you guys, a lot of you ladies like to wear your heels and stuff when you go out and stuff, and that's a good point. Once you put them heels on, you kind of taller than. And I wonder if the guys on here, and if they get intimidated by that, a taller woman, and if they're not that tall. But once we put those heels on, it takes us up. We're a little bit taller. So that is a point. So you do want someone that's just a little taller than you are. And so, or y'all at the same height. Some people like to be able to see people eye to eye and everything and stuff. So at least 6 feet. Girl, we some 6 feet women on here tonight. Please, right there. He stood. Yes, Glenda. How about if they have young kids? Would you date them? Right. Okay, that's a good question, Cheryl. If they have young kids, would you date them? Is there a limit on the age, ladies, of a guy that has young kids? Now, as y'all thinking about it, for me, my flags go up on that. For me, there is, and I hate to say it, but there is, because I feel my kids are grown. I have grandkids, and I'm at a point now I want us to be able to spend time together. I look at it, if a guy, to me, if I meet a guy and he's telling me he has a kid that's 5 years old, my spidey senses start tingling. Y'all know what that means. I told y'all before, that's the nigga sense. My spidey senses start tingling because I'm calculating, you got a kid that's 5. You just had this kid. You just was in this relationship not too long ago. And now you got a 5-year-old at 50. You see what I'm saying? You got to take care of this child and spend time. So for me, it is a cutting point for me, especially if they're young kids. Yeah, it's a cutting point for me. No mean no harm or anything like that. But yeah, you know, I done raised kids. I got grandkids I can send back home. I want to be able to date someone where we can spend time together and it's just us, and that factor doesn't fall in, you know. So I think that's important about how they can, because the kids are grown. So I don't want a man with kids in middle school. Yeah, no, we're not. Please let the kids be grown in this month. Right. And I hear you. Hey, Tamiko, thank you for joining. Glenda. Yeah, Glenda, that's a good point, Glenda, because I think, you know, a lot of us can probably agree to that. You know, we're just at the age, it's our time. We done raised kids. We got grandkids. And you want to meet someone that you can say, it's my time. And it's not being selfish. And, you know, you want to have time with that person, and not to have that person say, well, we're supposed to be going out on a date, and they call you back, I can't go because I got to get my son or daughter because the baby mama got to go do something. You know, and it's not being mean. So, you know, I've raised my sons. I want to live my life, no small trick. Right, Cynthia, I agree, ladies. I mean, I think we're all at that point in our lives that, yeah, it plays a big factor. And it's, I don't know if that's eliminating the choices out here now. Because for some reason, these old men keep having babies. They're having babies. You know, so it is, yeah. And mine's to go way up. Youngest is 38 and don't want to raise any more children and don't want to keep grandkids that often. Right. Want to travel, have fun. Right. I hear you said that. And this is the stuff that men need to understand. You know, we want to travel. We want to have fun. We want to be able to spend time with them. You know, have our grandkids over, send them back home. I think we're at a point, and I think some men are missing that. We really do want to give them our undivided attention, but I can't give you my undivided attention if every time we need to go on a cruise or something, or you got to make plans because this weekend is your weekend to watch your child, that's 6, 7, 10, 11. I think a lot of guys understand that. They feel, but it's, you know what, y'all, I found out it's the same way with men. There are a lot of men out here that do not want to date women that got kids, especially little kids. So it's the same way. So don't y'all feel bad, because there are men out here saying the same thing. Men do it. Yeah, they don't want a woman, right, Shell, with small kids because they don't want to be the second daddy, right? So, and we don't realize it. You know, how many of y'all even realize that? If you got small kids and you're single and you're wondering why you're having a hard time dating in a relationship, because there are a lot of guys out here that don't want to be the second daddy. They don't want to feel like they're the second daddy. You see what I'm saying? And then we get mad. He don't want to date me and my kids. It's important. Hey, Miss Boone, thank you for joining us. I don't want to get your name wrong. Is that French Shell? So, yeah, I think that question is a wonderful question, Shell, about kids. Oh my Lord, I would love to meet him. Yeah, to be able to date someone, I think we have a right to have a preference. Men do it all the time. I've seen men talk about it, that they won't date a woman that got a lot of kids. Some guys say their limit is 2 kids. Some guys say no. Because for some guys, the first thing they're thinking is that if she got 4 kids, she got four baby daddies. Or, you know, they go into this whole thing, but some of them don't want to do that. And if they don't have kids, some of them want to have kids, and they don't want to date someone that has a lot of kids because they want to have their own kids. So I think as singles, these are the conversations that we got to have, y'all, and be honest. These are the conversations and the questions that we need to ask, and be woman enough to accept what comes at us, because it may not be what we want to hear, but it's true. And the same vice versa to guys. I don't want to, you know, be in a relationship with someone who has a 5-year-old, who has a 2-year-old. I'm like, you got a 2-year-old, man. You just had this baby. You was just in a relationship with this girl. How do I know you not going to get back together with her? How do I know, this, whatever the situation is that happened between y'all, why y'all not together? So I think that plays an important part in that. Anybody else got one? Because that was a good one. I was talking, someone mentioned to me today, I was having a conversation with someone, and they brought up a conversation. They said they were talking to someone, they had been talking to this guy, and for a while, they just did a lot of talking on the phone and stuff like that, and then I guess they finally met, and I guess not realized that, I don't know if the guy was younger, they met and didn't follow, the guy wasn't, I almost say wasn't what they thought he was or whatever. Physically, he may not have been what they thought it was because they constantly talked and chatted and stuff like that. And then when they finally went out and met in person, she wasn't disappointed because they're still talking now, but she was saying she didn't know he was the age that he was, or because she's a little older than he is and stuff. So like I told her, I said, I mean, you've been in the relationship for a while. And especially when you're talking to people, that's why that online dating stuff, you guys got to be very careful. There has to be a point in time when you guys meet. You can constantly talk to people on the phone and text people, because we're in a generation where everybody wants to text and not talk and see each other. You eventually got to see that person. That's what we're just talking about. You got to see, you have to have some attraction to see. You can talk, but then when you meet that person, she was like, and you see them and they're not physically what you like, do you continue that relationship on, or do you break it off? So I think that's what her question was. Does she continue the relationship on after she saw the guy? Even though they talked, they got along, the conversation was wonderful, they had stuff in common, but when she saw him in person, he physically didn't match what she desired and stuff. And she was like, do I throw away a relationship that's been going good on the phone versus in person? And like I told her, that's a hard question to me. It's a hard question to answer. Maybe not, but it could become a hard question to answer. Yeah, she'll say, walk away. Because I think once you see, if you're not physically attracted to that person, it's done. It's done. Once you see them and they're not what you expect them to be and thought they was when you're talking, your mind is not going to be on all the conversations that you had. Your mind is on the physicalness of what you see, and you may not be happy. So you have to make that decision. That's a hard one right there, depending on how mature he is with his age. If seeing him and he's not what I want, yes, I will walk away. Right? Yeah. Because that's the whole big thing when it comes to the online dating, y'all, and stuff. You meet people, you meet some nice people. Some websites you meet people, some people you meet jerks. You just don't know. But you need to meet them in person. You need to see, because visually, then you'll know. Don't get caught up in that and stuff, because once the feelings get involved, that's another issue. Right. Totally another issue, getting involved. So those are some things that can play a big factor when it comes to meeting people out here, y'all, when it comes to dating people, especially that being quarantined, and if quarantine is starting to get lifted up in some areas. Some of y'all may have been online meeting people and talking to people. You need to make some time to meet these people and see these people. And if they making all these excuses when they don't, because they don't want to see you, walk away. That means they're either in a relationship with someone, they were never interested, or anything. Walk away. Because if he can't meet you, y'all can't meet and go out and stuff, now that a lot of the quarantine is getting lifted up in a lot of states, y'all still can't do that. Delete it. If y'all not FaceTiming and Skyping or Zooming or whatever way you can do it, that you can see the person face to face as you're talking to, walk away. Because they really are not interested or anything like that. One of the other questions, and I don't have my phone in front of me, that was posted, a young lady was asking about if she did something wrong. I think in the beginning, though, there needs to be some type of attraction. Yeah, Cynthia, there needs to be some type of attraction. You got to be attracted to this person. You can't go on a date and you ain't attracted to them, and you can't even look at the person, talk to the person. You know, you look at us because you're not attracted to them. There has to be some type of attraction. It's gotta be. People that say looks don't matter, it's all about the heart and all that, they lie. They lie. Looks do matter. Okay? Looks do matter to some people. And it's not being arrogant and all that stuff. Then you get to know what is on the inside. Yeah. You really do. So it does matter. It really does matter. We gotta be honest. Yeah. We gotta be honest with ourselves. Don't sit there and think just because, the looks doesn't matter, and you looking at this person, he look a hot mess, and you like, oh my God. But he's nice, y'all. He's nice. And you can't even look at him. Come on, what kind of relationship is that gonna be? That's gonna be a crazy relationship. Yeah. That's a crazy, you can't have that type of relationship. So don't sit there and lie to yourself and don't say that. Okay. Let me see. Any other? You guys can throw up some questions. If you guys got some questions, throw them up. If you guys got some questions that you want to share, because there was one, I don't have my phone with me, question that a young lady asked, and I was like, oh my God. And I can't remember what the question was, because she was directed to talk about, she met a guy, and they were talking for a while. They were texting and talking and stuff. And then I think he stopped texting her or something. And I guess it just boiled down to she cut the guy off because he didn't text her or something like that. And she was wondering, did she just, and everybody was like, why would you do that? He couldn't text you, maybe something, whatever. And I think the guy explained to us. It was a crazy question. I wish I had it in front of me. I don't have my phone in front of me. I'll bring it next week and we can talk about it and everything and so forth. All right, let's have a fun question. Anybody got anything they want to share? Anything you want to share? I don't have my time in front of me, but cool question, funny question. Let's have a fun question. If you were stuck on a 14-hour flight with a celebrity, and you were sitting by this celebrity, who would you want to be sitting next to? If you had to take a 14-hour air flight, what celebrity would you guys want sitting beside you for 14 hours? Who would you not mind sitting beside you? That's our funny question for tonight. I try to give y'all a fun question. We can kind of funny laugh. What celebrity would you mind sitting beside you on a 14-hour flight? Who would you don't mind sitting beside? Now, don't all y'all say Denzel. I think my first choice was Nelly. Don't ask me why. Don't y'all put no comments. For 14 hours, wouldn't mind sitting beside Nelly. Anybody else? I know somebody probably gonna say Denzel, but if you were on a flight for 14 hours, what celebrity would you not mind? Would you want sitting beside you for 14 hours? Girl, I can look at Nelly for 14 hours. Shirt on and shirt off. My son is like, Mom, you ready? I don't know. Anybody want to post that? It's just a fun question. Y'all don't think so hard. Thanks, Maxwell. Ha ha. Share it, Little Wayne, share Little Wayne. Maxwell, yeah, I can do Maxwell too. Maxwell can start singing, man. Maxwell can start singing. Hey, Selena, hey. Okay, Glenda, that's a cool one though, Glenda, that would be a good conversation. T.I. be talking smooth, Glenda. That would be an interesting conversation with T.I. because they underestimate T.I. T.I. smarter than what people think. So T.I. would be good. Because I would be sitting, really shit, she'd be sitting in the middle of Maxwell and Lil Wayne. Now that would be a good kind of thing. Okay, I can see that. You got the rapper, and then you got the guy with the smooth tone underneath. Yeah. Howard Cynthia, Will Smith, Cynthia. Well, cool, Cynthia. I haven't thought about Will Smith. Will is in shape though. Will's got in shape though. Yeah, Lil Wayne, very business. Yeah, very business. Yeah, that's a side of him people don't know. Yeah, that'd be cool. Since said Will Smith, yeah, I don't know. Jada may be sitting there. Now Jada ain't gonna be sitting there because they got this open relationship. Maxwell would smell good. Yeah. Yeah, Maxwell probably will be smelling good. T.I. is a small man. I love knowledge. Yes. T.I. does have some knowledge, though. He does have some knowledge. Yeah, anybody else? Come on. That's who, if you were stuck on a 14-hour flight, which celebrity would you like to sit next to you on a 14-hour flight? Carmen. Carmen, okay. Carmen smooth though too, Glenda. You get the yeah. Carmen not bad. Now for music wise, for me, it will probably be I don't know. I like Kim, but I don't know Kim. I couldn't look at Kim or not. So I could be holding Lil Wayne's cup. Lil Wayne's cup as he be talking. That's true. I just like Nelly, man. Nelly's my man. I can't think of anybody offhand. I'm trying to think of any athletes or anything that I don't know why I like Nelly. I can hear Nelly sing. He can just sing. Just sing, Nelly. Now I would like to hear Kim sing. Neo, I wouldn't mind Neo because I love Neo, so I wouldn't mind hearing Neo. Neo, he could just sing and stuff. John Legend, as far as singing wise, yeah, it could. Anybody else? Y'all crazy. Joanne, who would you like to sit beside you for 14 hours? That would be fun. That would be fun. Just imagine on a flight. Eric Benet. Okay, Glenda girl. Glenda going deep, Glenda. All right, Glenda. Eric Benet. Okay. All right. That's cool. Now, see, you got me thinking about the guy that played Aquaman. You know, that'd be cool too. Janet Jackson sitting in front of me. I'm good. Janet Jackson. Take Jill. Now, Jill Scott. I take Jill Scott in front of me. Jill. I like Jill. Cynthia says Shamar Moore. I know, Cynthia. I know. Shamar Moore. Yes. Eric Benet's music. Yes. Good music. That'll be nice. That'd be nice. So y'all be on some nice flights. Y'all be on them laid back, cool flights with some sip going on. I see y'all. I take a Jill Scott. I would take an India Arie too. India Arie. I like India Arie. I do India Arie too. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah. There's some good ones out there. Good ones. That's y'all funny for tonight. Who else got one? Anthony Hamilton, yes. But I don't know, Glenda, he be talking about Charlene all night long. What's his song? That's his girl, Charlene? Is that the name? He made all his songs about Charlene. I know. He be talking about Charlene. Yeah. So you got some good ones. Y'all got some good ones out there. Good ones. Anybody else? What's the time, y'all? I don't have my watch in front of me. Anybody else? All right, as y'all jumping in. Last big question and stuff. Y'all try to get y'all a little funny, wake everybody up. How long should you wait before you introduce, if you have kids, and like most of us probably, our kids are older, but advice to someone that has younger kids, how long should you wait before you introduce your child to your boyfriend? Yeah, the Aquaman guy, I'm sorry, y'all the key. Aquaman guy, yes. That's Lisa Bonet, or whatever her name is now. That's her husband. Girl, yes. I take him with no shirt on. I don't swim, but just to have him in the water. I know the Aquaman dude is on point, y'all. On point. I take him too. Yes. In the seat. Y'all keep posting. But how long should you wait before you introduce your children to someone that you're dating? If you're dating someone. 8:57. Okay, thanks, Cynthia. We got a couple more minutes. If y'all want to jump in, y'all got something else y'all want to share for this little bit of time together and stuff, share it. This be great. How many of you guys have waited 6 months because I had to make sure me and him? Yeah, 6 months. That's a good. I think that's a good time. I think a lot of times we try to introduce them too soon when you have kids. I kind of wait. I wait. The 6 months is good because you want to make sure that you and him are solid and the relationship is good. For you jump on and introduce him to your kids. I think that's a good 6 months is good. Good said Brian McKnight. Yeah, Brian McKnight is cool, y'all. It's cool. So y'all good. We having a good time tonight. I'm gonna let y'all share what's been going on with y'all for the last couple of minutes and stuff. I started a new business. And I'm excited. Yeah, Glenn says 6 months also. Yeah, I think 6 months is a good time for those of you on here who have younger kids and you're dating someone or even teenagers. Wait 6 months and because you want to make sure everything is solid. You know what I mean? Stop introducing them to your family too soon. Yes, I think 6 months is a good. Shell says after that we dated for 12 years, right? Because you need some stability. I think we try to introduce people to our families and friends, even your girlfriends and stuff. I wouldn't even introduce them to that. Spend that time as just y'all, just you and him. That 6 months, getting to know each other, and stuff like that. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. I do too. I love it too. Everybody is sharing, talking, and everything. Like I said, with these last couple of minutes, we're talking about what's been going on with some of y'all and stuff. What's new? If y'all done anything new, like I said, I've started a new business. I don't know how many of y'all enjoy wine, but I've started a new wine business as a wine guy because that's a hobby, something that I do on the side, and I enjoy wine and wine tasting and learning about wine. And one thing I have found out, y'all, we gotta find you something, a passion, a hobby. Find you something to do outside of church and your norm. It's okay, because you have to have something to do, interested, so that you can be in a place where you can meet somebody. You see what I'm saying? I know some people have taken up golf and stuff, and that allows you to get out and meet people, meet guys in different areas. And I think for a lot of single women, that becomes a big issue. Get a hobby. Think about something that you always wanted to do and you just haven't done it. Do it, because by doing that, if cooking or whatever it could be, you see what I'm saying? Whatever it could be, it could get you involved it gets you in a place to be around people with that you may meet that special person, because he may be right in that midst. So, like I said, I've started a wine business. I enjoy wine and stuff, and a lot of people have the issue, I don't care, but I'm enjoying it. I'm going to be doing virtual online wine tasting online, so you guys look out for it, and I'll let you guys know when I do it. Yeah, golf is fun. I haven't done it. That's one of my goals for 2020 was to learn how to golf in the quarantine here, but I really wanted to learn how to golf. So you guys, if there's something that you guys interested in learning how to do as single women, get your hobby. Painting is awesome. Painting is relaxing. You never know who you may meet in a painting class or going to an art studio or something. We gotta do this stuff like that. We gotta get involved and learn how to do different things, because this is where we're gonna meet new people. Get involved in Meetup. I think this Meetup is where you get in these different groups in your area, meet people, meet single people and stuff like that. This is how we're going to meet those special guys, because they're not coming knocking on your doors. They're not flying out of heaven with wings on. We got to get out of our four walls of our homes and go out and enjoy life and enjoy the life that God has given us and have some fun doing it. And I think that's important for us as single women and men, is we got to enjoy it. Get out and enjoy it. All right, you guys, because you never know. You may get stuck on that plane with Lil Wayne on your travels to Vegas somewhere, and Lil Wayne on that plane. You never know. You never know. So it's just about having fun and so forth. All right, you guys. All right, anybody else? Before we get on off here, if you got a comment, a question, or something you want to say, and don't forget, as I said at the top of the broadcast, get involved in some kind of organization and everything. Me and my sister are going to get involved. National. She knows what it is. She posted everything. It's an organization that our Sharpton runs and involved, and just to get us out there in that arena of the political, so that we can do some things. Right, Corona it put a halt on a lot of stuff for us to do, y'all. It really has. Of some things that I know many of you would like to do and get involved. But we're going to pray that pretty soon that stuff is going to be lifted. We can get back out and just enjoy life and meet people and do some things, and just enjoy life. So we pray this Corona be over with. Yes, it'd be fun on your travels, Lil Wayne. Yeah. Yes, I mean it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Even I know that there are like single cruises out there. I've seen. I know some travel agents that have done single cruises where a single man and women get together on cruises and stuff. And it's a way for you to meet other singles. And it's not. And I think people need to understand. It's not about just going in there trying to get a hookup and all this stuff. Sometimes it's just going on these cruises and stuff. When we get back into that flow, it's just to network and meet people. You just want to get out and meet different people as a single person. We have that option. It's not always about going and doing something to network and hook up with people all the time, but just to even make new friends and stuff. Because you never know, you may meet a celebrity on a cruise or something. It's just to have fun. It's just to have fun and enjoy life and stuff. So as singles, we got to remember that we have the chance to enjoy life and have fun. And take advantage of it while you can, guys. Do whatever you can, and just have some fun. Just have some fun, okay? Don't allow the enemy to keep us bogged down, depressed because we're single and all that stuff. But have fun, all right? All right, guys. I am getting out of here because I can hear them little voices and them little feet coming. But we'll be talking. I will see you guys next Friday. Thank everybody for coming on. And if you guys are catching us in replay, put replay down there in the comment section. Thank you for joining us. And if there's a topic that you would like to talk about, a subject that you would like to talk about, a funny question, whatever, post it in the DMs and let me know. Email me at misspamela.jordan@yahoo.com or DM me, messenger me, whatever way you can get in touch with me. And we'll get that going, and we can share everybody's questions, because a lot of these questions I get from other people or online or whatever. But guys, you share with some things you want to talk about. All right, everybody. Yes, everybody be safe. Have a good night until next Friday. Love y'all. Bye bye.